Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the workshop. Well, in an ongoing effort to organize the workshop, I bought a Creality CR10S. I've been looking one for quite a while, and I didn't buy it new. I bought a used one. Unfortunately, a lot of people buy these machines and they don't know how to really work them, and they get frustrated quickly and they end up selling them. So I've been hawking Craigslist for a while, and I found one fairly close to my house. It's only a couple months old. The guy said he had limited success making parts, so I ran over there and scooped it up. And what I'm working on today is I'm working on some AXA tool holders. Thingiverse has quite a few. There's another couple of websites that also have these files. So I downloaded several and tried them. My timing was pretty good because I actually saw a Instagram post. Rob Rossetti, he had some donated to him, some holders, and they were very similar to this. I feel like this is the kind of holder I'm going to go for as well. The AXA tool holders fit really well on all three of them. Just that for my purposes, I want to mount it on a piece of metal this way, so I'm going to go ahead and use this one here. This other holder would be mounted this way. I don't really like it. I'm not really that good with the software yet to draw my own. And I did like this one as well. I printed this one out, but it just seems like the base is very small and it doesn't seem very stable. I mean, I'm sure it probably would be fine, but I kind of want to have a wider piece of metal for a platform. So that being said, I need to print 15 or 20 of these, so I'll have some extra. I don't have 15 AXA tool holders yet, but eventually I will. Now I'm going to take you guys over to the CR10S and show you how she's working. Guys, just wanted to take a minute in this video. Got some stickers in the mail, so I wanted to give my buddy Dean a shout out. He has the AYR Cave shop, and I'm going to put a link to his YouTube channel in the description of this video. But he's doing a lot of cool things at his shop. We have similar tastes. He did a really great restoration on his Bridgeport mill, a spectacular restoration on his South Bend. Went as far as to even find a new bedway for it because the bed was worn. And he does some really nice work, and he's got a lot of neat projects going on in his shop. So again, check out his channel, and maybe you can like and subscribe to Dean as well. Thanks. Hey guys, we're at the Creality CR10S printer, and we're cutting another tool holder. So I just wanted to give you a couple of tips that I gleaned from buying this machine. Seems like the biggest problem is that the print doesn't stick to the platen. And I had that same issue. First 2 or 3 test prints I did, and the plastic was just pulling up and the nozzle was dragging the plastic all over, and it was just a disaster. So the 2 keys would be definitely leveling the bed. Spend the extra 10-15 minutes to level it, not just once, not just twice, but maybe 3 times. Use a thin piece of paper and go through the level routine. Listen, even that's may not be perfect. I'm hearing from a lot of guys that the actual glass might be not perfectly flat. So check the flatness of your platen. Some people go to Lowe's or Home Depot, one of the big box stores, and they'll buy a 12 by 12 mirror, and they'll use that instead of the glass that comes with it. There are also quite a few aftermarket platens that you could buy. Some are magnetic, I think, possibly. I'm not 100% sure, but I was actually almost bought one because I was so disgusted. But that's why I got this printer, I think, because some people just get it, they expect it to work out of the box, and when they start having issues, they just put their hands up and say, I don't want this thing. Another thing I found was go ahead and clean the glass multiple times. Even when you think it's clean, clean it again. Isopropyl alcohol, Windex, go over it like a numerous amount of times. Make sure you don't have any fingerprints on it. Have this thing in a clean location. As you can see, it's not in my workshop, it's in my office, because I feel that any type of dust that gets on there is going to interfere with the plastic sticking to the plat, and then you're going to have issues. So you don't want that. I see there's quite a few mods to make this thing better. I'm going to stick with it stock as is. Seems to be working okay. I'm not doing anything super complicated. I'm not making a 2-foot vase or X-Men action figures. I have a lot of projects just for the shop, like these tool holders, for example. I would like to make a collet rack, possibly making the collet rack out of wood, but making some inserts so the collets don't touch the wood, because wood holds moisture and then you have rusty collets. So you're going to see a great number of future projects with the Creality CR10S. I thank Mr. Pete. Mr. Pete was one of the guys who piqued my interest in this. I know Lyle is doing a lot with his CR10. I think he's more into the foundry work. I'm not really looking to do stuff like that, but there's plenty of workshop projects. Even just holding your bits for the router. There's drawer inserts. The list goes on. And what's great about this is you just set the print, you walk away, and if it takes 6 hours, it takes 6 hours. You come back, it's done, you start it again. One thing I'm not going to do, I'm afraid of thermal runaway. I understand that could be a factor. There might be some safety issues. I'm not going to let this printer run overnight. I'm trying to keep my prints just in the morning. I start them, that way they're done by the end of the day. I think eventually I'm going to make a, especially with this AXA tool post holder, I'm going to modify the print so I can have 3 or 4 of them printing at the same time, and that will greatly increase the print time. But I don't want to leave the machine run at night when I go home for the day. So there you have it, guys. Any questions? Feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to ask a question. I'm just a beginner at this myself, but if I could be of any help, I'll be more than happy to. Have a great day. Hope you're doing something cool in your workshop. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. Hit that little bell if you want to see my new videos pop up. I got a lot of videos, a lot of shop consolidation and cleanup and organization videos coming. And of course I hope to have more machining videos coming up as well too. So have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.